Welcome to the Tales of the Dice, where the dice tell the story. I am your DM for this campaign, Jordania Gonzalez, and now that's how we start the music. I'm here with my friends. We start with top corner because you guys can't see what's going on. I can see the music just changed right back. Wow. We got Aries. Introduce yourself, Aries.
Hello, guys. I am Aries. I'm going to be playing. Well, I guess this episode I'm going to be playing two characters. One's going to be Draz or Drassel, Warlock, and the other one's going to be Azarios, a Paladin.
And then we have right next to him on my screen, not their screen, we got Candace. What's up? Say what's up.
It's your girl! What's up? My name is Candace. Throughout this campaign, I'm going to be playing Alira Seabright. And today I'm also playing Frost, who is a little penguin.
Penguin
It's your
Barbarian.
boy. It's your boy.
Yeah.
And it's your boy. And underneath Candace in my screen is my dude Chops. Introduce yourself, Chops.
Hello, my name is Chops, and I will be playing Glimgrim Wormbley, the Druid Gnome, and I will also be playing an unknown character.
Ooh.
And that's so awesome. And then last but not least is our brother. Patrick, what's up? Say what's up.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'll be playing in this episode. I'll be playing Meeks, a thief kobold, and I'll be playing Luminara, a high elf artificer.
That is my friends, and I myself is Junior Gonzalez, a DM, and I'm going to introduce you to the world of the Tales of the Forgotten Seas. I welcome you to a world where there's pirates or outlaws, having to be outlaws because they're not the same species as humans, where humans control the magic and power for many generations upon generations. Until one day, a crew of misfits destroyed all the power that an empire had over the world. And now that empire wants it back. But our story does not start there. That is not our group. Our group is just people that are coming together to live the lives they want to live. So I'm going to ask for my group if we can roll to see who has the highest. You guys want to roll, I guess, we'll roll with 20s. A dice of 20. And see who rolls the highest will be the first to talk about how they started. Chops, you don't have to roll. It's between the three.
That is an 18 for me.
It got a 2.
Rolling initiative, right?
D20. Basically,
Okay,
yeah.
D20.
17 for me.
I go
All
that.
right. So we'll go by that order. I'm going to roll. I don't have to roll. I'm just going to guess. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm looking at the map, so I'm going to pick. Okay. In the deep seas of Gildefall, there's a ship. And it's in the nighttime. You see the full moon out in the sky. Clear skies, no waves, calmness of the sea. There's a crew, and there's a sea elf on the deck, talking to one of the shipmates, while everyone else is going to their quarters to go to bed. And she's out, keep a watch. Candace, can you describe your character?
Sure thing, chicken wing. Alira Seabright is a young sea elf. She has beautiful blue-green skin with dark navy blue hair. and bright blue eyes. She is of the teen years of her race, so she's only about 23, 24. And she's wearing very simple sailing clothes. She does have a little plate mail on her, and it's very like natural ocean colors that she has on. And she has a little crown on her forehead. It just has a single pearl at the center.
Can you repeat the name again, if I can pronounce it correctly?
Alira Seabright.
Yeah. And so the person you're talking to is one of the crewmates on the ship. I'm gonna make one up. 'Cause let's go wing it. This crewmate's I'll call him John. And you've
John
worked
C.
with
Diver.
John C. Diver? Oh. John Cena. Just kidding. No. We'll just call him John. He's a regular dude. You guys been chatting for a little bit because you guys were chosen to work together for the night. Keep watch while you're on the sea. You're behind the wheel while he's just checking all quarters, keeping everything on check. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to learn new names. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is there a nickname for your character that this person will know?
She probably goes by Sunshine by people that don't know her very well.
And you only been on the ship for about about a month. I'd say about a month or two. So you haven't been with them long enough, and you haven't really told them your full name. So your nickname would be Sunshine. And so as you're on the wheel, just keeping everything steady, moving forward, John gets close by. Hey, Sunshine.
Yes?
What do you think about the grub from last night? They gave us the same grub today.
It's getting kind of old.
I would
Could change it up a bit if they...
I would say something to the chef, but I feel like he'll probably knock me and my 2 teeth in front.
Yeah, he's a little scary. I wouldn't mess with him. I'll just suck it up and keep eating the same old grub.
Yeah, we're close to the seas of the Dreadful. Hopefully we don't get too close there. It's pretty dangerous.
What happens there?
You never heard of the seas of the Dreadful?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never been this close.
And as you're still chatting, John's getting closer because he's kind of finished his watch. And he gets up close, looking the same direction you are. You guys are going south in the seas of Gildathong. Oh, the seas of the Dreadful is where the Red Sea is, the Blood Sea.
Sounds like a child's tale to scare you away from that area.
Oh, well, that's what they told me when I was a kid. And I've been there a couple times.
See?
I thought I'll get you. He's scare you, no. But,
I don't scare that easily.
well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go down and rest up. You good up here?
Oh, sure. I'll be alright.
Okay. If you need me, Sunshine, just call. I'm just gonna rest up a little bit. I had a long night yesterday, and today's pretty tiresome.
Alright. I will holler if I need anything.
John leaves, gives you a nod, and he goes down to his quarters. And you're alone on the deck. It's quiet. You don't hear any waves in the sides. Nothing. It's very eerie. What do you want to do now?
I guess I would just check around the deck to make sure that I am indeed alone. Nobody's like lurking or whatnot.
If you want, can you roll for a perception check?
Sure, fine.
First roll of the campaign.
That was a 1. Plus perception plus 5, so 6. Starting off strong.
Starting off real strong. With that perception, you assume that you're alone. You don't hear nothing. It sounds the same way you heard it the whole time when John was on deck before he left. It even sounds like he hasn't even, like he went straight to sleep. You can hear some snoring underneath. But you also assume it's probably the chef inside the kitchen sleeping while trying to cook. Don't know why. Because he's right underneath. But it's quiet, eerie. So that's all you know with that roll.
Is it pretty dark outside, or is it still kind of light?
With the moon up, it is dark. I'll say it's close around in real time, about 10 p.m. And so, by where I live, the sun has already been down. It's dark. The moon is up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say because you're more close to the north in Gildefon, is already dark. It's like the only thing you can see is either the lamps on the ship if it's on, because they're off. Just the moonlight shining, reflecting on the sea.
And we're moving, right? We're not just like still for the night.
Yes, you are moving. The waters are calm, but there is a breeze that's taking you south. So you're able to keep that steady.
Okay. Was there a way to make sure that we would keep course, and I know we wouldn't like run into anything
Yes.
if I left the wheel?
So you've noticed, and I've noticed on some boats, especially the old school boats, there's like a little crank that you can put in the back that keeps it from moving from any side, so it just goes up and down. So if you keep it on a certain level, it will just keep going. Now if the waves become too strong, you'll notice that it starts bending the lever. So that's when you have to take the wheel so it doesn't break that device. So you, with your knowledge, you're able to put the lever for it just keeps going the same direction. The winds are not too strong, so it's not going super fast, but you're going by the wind. If the wind changes, then you'll have to go back and fix that. But by what you know, that shouldn't happen for a while.
Okay. Then I would set that up and make my way to the captain's quarters.
As you're walking to the captain's quarters, Sunshine is your feet are creaking. You can hear the creaking underneath your feet as you're walking on the ship. You can hear some birds flying south in a V formation passing the moon. That's when you're able to see them overhead. You see the stars. You go to the captain's quarters. What do you
I'm gonna check to make sure that the captain's not in there. Just kind of like check the door for any like candlelight and listen to see if they're in there.
For that, roll for investigation.
Okay. It is not my night. That was another one. That was a different dice too. Oh man. That's a total of 2.
By your understanding, you don't see lights on. You looking through the windows, a little foggy, so you can't really see right through it. But because there's no light, you assume nobody's in there.
Okay. I'm going to creep in there. Just slowly
You
open the door and
Oh, well, as you open the door, you realize it's not locked. So you walk in.
Interesting.
As you walk
Okay.
in, you want to roll a perception check.
I suppose I'll try again. Don't fail me this time, please. 4.
What is going on? Okay, no, it's all good. It's all good. That's how it starts. It doesn't end like this. It starts like this. With the
Getting the bad
4
rolls out now. That's all it is.
Yeah, that battle. I hope you guys survive. So what happened? Okay, so with the 4, because of the darkness, the only thing you see through the room is by the windows or front of the quarters of the captain's quarters, and that's the windows are right beside the door when you're walking in, and so you see the reflection of the moon behind you, but everything else is very dark. It's kind of suspicious, even with the 4. With your knowledge, like, why would the captain leave the door unlocked and have everything like it's all dark? Like, where's the captain?
Even
But-
with my night vision, it's like dark.
It's okay. So, like we said, dark vision is like no colors, is grayed out, so you can see.
Okay.
But it's still hard. So, but because of the 4, I have to keep it real. You can see in there, but it's hard to unless you get close. Once you get close to the object, you'll be able to notice what it is. But anything that's outside of like the moon's reflection is like little. What's that word? It's very. You guys help me out with this. Phasey? No, not fizzy. Or like.
Hazy.
Yes, thank you. Hazy, very hazy. Until you get closer. Are you? But that's what you know. You could do whatever you want with that.
I have come too far to give up now. I'm going to go into the room and close the door behind me.
Ooh, okay. So you close the door. As you close the door, can you roll for perception right before you close the door?
Yeah. That is a 16.
Sorry for the audience that can't see. I put my hands in the air like, oh my gosh, yes. It was for the best
thank
part, too.
goodness.
So as you're closing the door, you can hear creaking, like someone took one just step by accident on the far end of the ship. It's like someone took a step and it's like, and that's it.
I'm just gonna chop that up to somebody had to go to the bathroom.
Okay. So as you close the door, I assume you're gonna want to put light into the room. Right next to the door, there is the captain's quarters. So there's a bed to the right, and then I don't have a map for this. I'm just making all this up, by the way. So, but to the left of the bed is the captain's table or desk with his chair on the left side, and there's a lamp about 4 feet in front of you that you can see because you're closer to it. If you want to turn on the light,
I can't tell if there's a lump in the bed or anything. Like, I'd have to get closer.
if you get closer, I'll let you know.
I'll get a little closer to the bed just to see.
All right. Well, you get closer. There's no one on the bed. Actually, the bed is made.
Where is the captain? I should hurry up and get that out of here. I will light the little lantern and go to the desk very quickly.
So you light up the lantern. You go to the desk. Can you roll? I guess investigation, or yeah, I'll say because you're searching.
3.
Hey.
I'm
what's
not
up?
good at investigating today.
You check into the first drawer, and you don't really see too much. Just like some papers. On the desk itself, there's a map. Is the map of Gildefong with a little circle around one of the islands, but you don't really recognize the island. It's like the far northeast island. Looks like a small little caliper type, but there's a circle on it, and it says destination. But you realize you're supposed to be going south, so why is it north? Some of the papers say some stuff that you're not really peace of mind, but what you're looking for, you can't find. The papers seem like they're important, but doesn't have the information that you've been searching. And that's what you get with the 3.
I think I would like make a mental note of the island circled. And do any of these papers seem like a little more important than the other?
2 of those papers look very important. If you had more time, you'd be able to analyze it, and maybe you'll figure out exactly why they're more important. Out of the 5 papers, there's 2.
I'm gonna take those 2 papers and stuff them away on my body somewhere.
All right.
Does it look like there's anywhere else there could be important things?
Gotta row. Gotta row. Row another perception check. Maybe you get lucky number 3.
Come on, dice, don't fail me. Okay. Did you say perception?
Yes.
A 13.
Hey, better than the 10 that I was looking for. So, I said perception instead of investigation because you're more of just looking around. Like, if I'll say if you're investigating something, it's because you know you're looking for something. But perception is like, okay, what is around here that seems unusual? Your eyes glance around the room with the light now on, so that makes it a lot more easier to notice the stuff around the room. You notice that out of the whole bed, the pillow and around underneath the pillow, underneath the bed of that same area, it seems like it's like more lifted up than the rest of the bed. So by that glance, you notice that there's probably something hiding underneath the bed.
Okay, I'm gonna go check that out before I leave.
Okay, you go underneath the bed and you find a box. But it looks like it has...
Oh, a box.
It looks like you're gonna need some time to investigate it. But you can't get in the box. It's locked.
Is it just like a regular lock? Or is it like
looks like a code.
intricate?
Like there's 4-digit code. Before you have a chance to think, you hear more creaking around the door.
I'm gonna shake it really quick and then decide what I want to do.
Okay, all right. Wait, say it again. Sorry, my wife just said that. Say again what you said.
I said I'm gonna shake the box just to kind of like see if it's like, if I can tell kind of what's in
the
it more.
box?
Exactly, what's in the box.
You shake the box, and it's number one. When you pick up the box, it's a little heavy.
Okay.
So and then when you shake the box, it felt like there was something in there. Not a lot, just one thing. And that's mostly it. It sounded like it was like you shake it hard enough, then it moves. It doesn't move until you shake it really hard.
Can I try and open the box somehow, some way?
Yeah, roll for it.
Can I just try and, I guess, like, try a couple codes that I think it might be.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
You better roll a 20 because that's the difficulty.
What am I rolling it, though? Like,
Um,
sleight of hand?
I'll say it's sleight of hand, yeah.
Okay, dice, please. Please be nice.
I swear, if she gets a 20.
That was a 4.
At least it wasn't a 1. So if it was a 1, it'll be some consequences. With a 4,
Ooh.
you try a couple things, but it doesn't work out. By the time
Okay.
you tried to do one more, try 4 different digits 4 different times. By the 4th time, you hear more creaking around the door.
My dog just scared the living crap out of me.
It's all
Nice.
good.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly put the box back and take the lamp back to where it was and turn it off.
Oh, okay. You turn it off, and then you hear a knocking. Doo, doo, doo. Sunshine.
Can I go out the window?
Hey, roll to sneak. You're gonna hear this dialogue though while you're rolling. Are you in
Okay.
there, Sunshine? Is your captain?
Creepy. 17.
With a 17, you hear the knocking in the front. I'm gonna give you this as well because I know you're gonna try to go through the window. You notice that there is both windows are closed, but you're seeing like shadows outside. So you go to open the window, you have the chance, and you're able to dodge someone trying to capture you, a hooded person. And then as you dodge, you're looking to the right. The person knocking on the door is not your captain. And as you land, you're surrounded. Sunshine. What are you doing in the captain's quarters?
I was looking for the captain, obviously.
How can you find the captain when he's dead?
I'm sorry. What?
Yes, everyone on the ship is gone. And you're the only one alive. So it must have been your fault. And as a person's walking close to the moon, you notice there's a crest. It's kind of faded, but it's there. It's a Navy crest. We've been looking for you, Sunshine, for a long time.
No, I don't think you have the right person.
You think we don't notice a princess of the sea?
I am not a princess. I don't know what they're talking about.
You can lie, but I know who you are. Get her. And so you have like 10 people surrounding you. And are you wanting to do anything?
Is there anywhere for me to like jump out of the way of them?
You are surrounded. You can try. Roll athletics.
Okay, I'll try. Yeah. Okay. 17.
Yeah, with a 17, you're able to dodge a couple people. You jump into the air, and like how cartoons do when the enemy tries to catch the main character, and they all run into each other. And you're like, oh, I escaped, and then you don't notice that there's 2 two hooded people on the sails that hit you with arrows that you can't miss because you're in the air. But the arrows don't hit you in your body. It's like chains that locks up your hands as you go to the ground, and it gets your legs as well. And as you're there because you're more further away from the circle, everyone looks at you. You can barely see them, but the only thing you can see is this person walking up. Oh, sunshine! You hear the cracking. His steps getting closer and closer. I know you have a story to tell, but that's not gonna be
I
today.
don't know what you're talking about.
You can
Don't
talk
know
all
what
you
you're
want.
talking about.
We'll talk real soon.
Let me go. I'm not what you're looking for. Let me go.
Just to let you know, John says his cigars. He tells you, wow, you betrayed him. You lied who you were just to get information. And because of that, all these people died.
No. It's not true.
John is resting in peace. And then they put a cover of a cloak over your head. And there's like a gas as well inside that cloak and just puts you right to sleep. Next person is... By the way, that's all made up. I did not know that was all going to happen. I was like, I'm trying to make this guy evil. It says make this evil. The next person was the 17 was Patrick. That's right.
We're going with me. All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll again because it's just two of you guys. So, Chops.
Just two of us.
Chops is later.
And so is Aries.
Aries.
For you. Because I rolled a 2.
Yeah, he rolled a 2. He rolled 2. You got me so confused.
I'm
I'm
last.
like, I thought it was 2. There's 3 people now. Okay, so we're in the island of Lone Fall Island. I said that twice. The seas of Lone Star in the northwest of this world, and you are on the shores by the beach with your crew, all being jolly. Your crew is a very powerful crew, and you are one that cooks for them and helps them with all the things they need. Right now, you're cooking a meal as they're ready soon to get back on the shores. You guys are soon going to be shipping or sailing to the seas of the dreadful to try to find the great giant red sea snake. Or that's what they say. Maybe that's why the seas are that way. But this moment for this night, this afternoon, you're cooking them a great meal. First, Patrick, let us know your character, and then let us know what you're cooking.
Well, my character's name is Luminara Stormbright. Blight is her name. I would say she's cooking up a very hearty sea style jambalaya for the crew. You can always make a big batch of it, and it always tastes good whenever you pass around with people. Right now, she's in the middle of like adding the spices to the roux and getting that ready. It does currently, I would say, 4 hours away from being done.
All right. And so, right now you're in the middle of cooking, and then someone walks close by. Is your captain? And I hope I'm pronouncing this Captain Gregvich? Grivage?
Yeah, it's a Gurvich.
Gravage. So it's Captain Gravage. And like I said to the Candace character, is there a nickname for your character that I can say for
Lumi.
you? Lumi. And then so your Captain Grovich is coming by. Hey, Lumi, how you doing? How's the food?
It's coming along, Captain.
You make
She
such...
is.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say she's very non-spoken, so she has still a bit of shyness to her
And so the
as
captain.
she agrees to Captain.
So the captain he speaks up. Oh, Lumi, you make the best food, and I can't wait to sail to the seas of Dreadful. Hopefully, I can find that treasure. And as he says that, he's looking away, and right now the sun is about is going on sunset. You barely can see the sun by where the ocean is, but you see how beautiful the sky looks. And he's looking that direction, and as you're cooking, he's just my hope one day to return to Stormhaven. But that dreaded Empire has it. One day we'll get it back. You know, Lumi. Back to home.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we found you and we saved you. I was in your shoes.
It was
Lumi. Oh, say it again.
Captain. You were a slave too.
Yeah, but I wasn't a slave like you. You went through a lot worse. I was a slave to my mother, and I loved her. Yeah, but
I don't know if that's the same thing.
yeah, I'm just trying to relate with you. Your stories are tremendous. And don't know how you went through it. You surprised
I never
me.
had a mother.
Yeah, it hits me every time. But
Mm-hmm.
hopefully,
Where? You said it hits you every time. You don't ever tell me where.
in my heart, Lumi, in my heart.
Well, just make sure you wear your armor and it won't hit you.
That's why I like you. The other crewmates take things a little too seriously. I know you're not joking around, you're being more literal, and that's fine with me, but sometimes we need some humor, and you give it some. It's fine. Hopefully you see us as families too. Don't be afraid to ever open up to us. All right?
As that mentioned, she kind of just looks down at the food that she's stirring and she gives a slow nod.
All right, good talk. Well, I'll see you in a second. I gotta go. I'm gonna go check, see if James finally got some more fish. And then, so he walks away. So you're there just cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a little far from where everybody else is. Everyone is basically, some are in small little boats, trying to go fish by a little deeper into the ocean. You're more by the shore. You have you're not only your cooking thing. You guys were able to make because of your help, make literally like a little building in a little bit of time, so you'd be able to have like a place to cook, a place to stay, sleep. So you have a little house basically, and you're looking that direction, and you hear out of nowhere. Well, actually, let's roll for perception. Can you roll perception? It's getting a little dark.
Yeah. Give me a second. That's perception. Okay. That is a 19.
Okay, perfect. So with a 19, from the distance, because you're about, let's say about, to make it make sense, you're like halfway a football field away from the shoreline, basically,
50 yards?
like in yards, like 50 yards away. So you
Okay.
could see the ocean, but you guys build your thing a little farther away. But from that distance, you can hear like a small scream, and then you hear another small scream, and then another one.
Lumi is definitely concerned. Although I need to make a roll real quick. Okay. After hearing the screams, she clutches her chest and after like the memories of her family. And she staves off the panic-induced fear that she's feeling. And then is now running towards the screams to see where they're coming from, to make sure everyone's okay, as she is now worrying about her compatriots.
So are you wanting to walk that direction? That's right.
Probably sprint is a better term.
Okay, so as you're sprinting, can you roll a perception to see the surroundings?
Oh yeah, sure. That is a 12.
Okay, so that's better than the 10. That was the difficulty. So as you're running, you're hearing those screams, but it sounds like it's from different directions around by the shore. And the closer you get, you're seeing like bodies left and right, but not a lot. It's like one here, one there, and there's like marks of.
Is it people she knows?
Yeah, it's the crew. You're seeing one with balloons, but they're gone. Another one that is barely breathing, but they've been cut with blades. So with a 12, you're noticing that these are like wounds from simple weapons, like a pistol or a sword. So it's nothing like magical or anything. But it's like one or two here and there, and you're sprinting and sprinting. You get close to someone, and you're still a distance away from the shore, but you see a person, and they're screaming for help, and you recognize them as James, one of the ones that was supposed to be in the sea fishing. They're on the ground screaming for help. What do you want to do?
From my position, Limmy would immediately run over to James to try and assess the situation and ask, "What happened? Are you hurt?"
Loomis, you gotta run. You can't get out of here. The Navy's here, and they're trying to get all of us. I don't know who tipped them off. We're surrounded. There's ships all over the sea. It's like 6 of them. And the captain's trying to fight them off, but I don't know how much he has left.
Hold on. I'll fix you. Don't quit panicking. Where are you hurt?
And you see on under his chest, where the ribs are, around the stomach, has like 2 bullet wounds, and then one on the side of his shoulder. Wow, wait, you guys can see me. So it's like down here. That's like 3 shots. So do you want to roll for a medicine check?
She's gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a 2d8. 13 points healed.
Dude, I just rolled to see how good it was. I rolled 12, you rolled 13. So you heal him up. As you're healing him up, you see those bullets pop out from the two ones in by the stomach area pop out. The one on the shoulder, there was a hole, and then it heals up. He's like, oh my gosh. I forgot you could do that.
James,
Yes.
look at me. Can you move?
Oh, hell yeah, I can.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to run to the cellar. That is the meeting point for where the kids are. Get them to safety.
Okay.
I need to find the captain.
What, are you sure? I can keep them safe.
She's already taken off.
Are you sure? And so you're sprinting off, and by the glance, you're looking back just for a second. You see these sprints to where the kids are, the hiding point, and you know that the kids will be safe. But for you, you don't know what's going to happen to you. You're getting closer and closer, and the screams are louder. You're seeing more bodies on the ground, more severe. And then you notice your captain by the shore, by himself, fighting. A man with a smile on his face. And your captain is not winning. The rest of the men is
Dang,
captured.
how many are surrounding him?
I would say it looks like hooded figures, about 20, are surrounding the captain. The rest of your crewmates either are shackled
Is
down.
the captain in his human form or his original form?
He's in his human form. He has a shackle on his left hand that's glowing, but they were not able to get both hands, so he's still trying to fight back. He doesn't notice you, but the person fighting him does. You're not close enough to hear what's going on, but he says something, and it stops your captain from fighting.
Kind of assessing the situation, knowing what she can do, she's going to try and find the first mate to see if they are able to help the captain out, because as she currently is, she cannot help.
So you're not close enough to hear them, but you are searching for a person. Can you roll an investigation?
Sure thing. Alright, and how much is that? Investigation. That is a 10.
So you had to, with a 10, you're looking around and you're seeing just bodies. And people there are shackled. And then one of the people that is beaten and bruised, but is still alive. You see the first mate, and he's shackled. And you see on his chains, on his hands, the shackles on his hands are glowing, restraining him. And he's looking at you, but he can't say nothing. He's frozen. But you see one tear on his eye. And then you look back to where the captain is, and you see he's kneeled down, defeated, as the man that was fighting him was looking at you.
At this point, seeing that everyone is captured, knowing what James has told them, Lumi is going to head away from the battle, is going to try to get to the cellar where the emergency escape is. That leads them through the mountain in the center of the island to their boat in the cave.
Okay. So he sees you, but you're trying to like basically sneak away or run away, basically.
Basically running.
Okay, so you're gonna run to the woods,
Mhm.
and as you run, you glance behind you from far away. No one moves. It's very eerie. It's like they let you
Mhm.
go into the woods. So you're running the woods. Are you trying to run around sneakily or just run quickly?
Can I make a roll real quick?
Yeah.
I'm going insight because Lumi remembers what happened the last time she ran
Okay.
and the results of what happened. And with that, she rolled a 16. What
Okay.
can she infer from their intention of not chasing her?
That they knew you would run away to your secret boat to run away. So by your assumption, to like, well, they might have people already there, ready to take me down. And you also, the last thing you saw when you're running, looking back, the man that beat your captain is just smiling and staring right at you and does not move with the other 20 men as you run, or if you choose to run in the forest. It's up to you.
Can I see a weapon on the ground I can pick up?
What did you roll before for perception?
I
What
think it
was
was
that?
10, but I think that was wrong.
I think it
I
was
can
a
make a
12.
new roll.
Yeah, roll. Yeah, roll. Right now, you're just running by. You're running by some of the crewmates. So
13.
yeah, with a 13, you'll be able to see like a pistol or a blade on the floor.
Okay.
Or on the sand.
She picks up both,
Okay.
but she checks to see if the pistol has been fired. Or if it's loaded or not, is what I should say.
Let me roll. If it's loaded. So I roll a 6, and it's lower than a 10. So it has no more bullets. It seems like it's been fired. As you try to touch the tip, it is hot.
Okay. She's taking the sword, and she is going into the forest.
Right, as you run to the forest, are you sneaking or are you just running?
She's running until line of sight is broken, and then she's going to sneak.
Okay. Can you roll, basically for to sneak? Let's see how good it is.
That would be a 21.
Okay, you're rolling good today. You're like silent, like a ninja from Japan. Your they don't even, you can't even hear your own footsteps as you're running. You're choosing spots where there's no branches that fell down from the coconut trees, and then as you get closer and closer, you don't want to fall on anything that rustles the ground. You're able to run. Can you roll a perception check to see what's around you?
Sure thing. Natural 1.
As you're running and sneaking, you're not able to notice anything that's around you, so you seem like it's in the clear. As you keep running or sneakily, like I'll say, like jogging, sprinting, whatever it is, try to get as close as you can to the secret boat to escape. You see there is because the sun's still the sunlight from the sunset is still up, so it's not dark, so you're able to see a way out of this little jungle. As you get out, it seems like the coast is clear, but with that one, you don't notice two hooded people by the trees or by the coconut trees, and the two arrows on your arms that shackle you to the ground is by the front, so your head is looking to the sky. And then you see two drop right next to you, but you don't see their faces, they're hooded. Oh my, oh my. Wow, another one. Earlier this week I caught a princess. Now I get to pick you. You should have seen the face on your captain when I told him I'm gonna take you. And there's nothing he can do about it. They said they call you Luna. Very interesting name.
She stays silent.
Oh, you have nothing to say. Alright. They pick you up and they have you. You're basically walking back through the jungle with your arms over them, shackled, so you can't really move. And they shackled your legs. And as you're walking, he's just chatting. Man, the boss is gonna be so happy. He got two important people for his chessboard in 2 weeks, and those guys couldn't do it in so long. And just walking through the jungle. But something that frustrates me, the first one, she fought back. She had a bite. You don't even want to talk. But I made your crew talk. Now I wonder where those kids are. I wonder if they would talk.
And she's still conscious.
Yeah, she's conscious. They didn't put nothing over her head. You're listening to you're walking forward.
And I'm draped over his shoulder, right?
Draped over two soldier men, and you're shackled. You can't even move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't move.
That's much different than what I was thinking.
Yeah,
They
don't have magic, so the only thing they can do is like pick you up as a regular person. So you notice.
So I'm like T-posed between the two, right?
Yeah, basically like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
I thought I was like bound and just like hunted over one of their shoulders.
No.
And if I was going to lean over to their throat and then yank back.
But
no, I can't do that.
So he continues. The captain didn't tell me, so I had to take his head. It's like every one of those heads. I just want to know where those kids are. They're very special. Very special. I'll make you talk, Luna. As you walk back to the shores, you see the aftermath.
Safe word.
Huh?
Nothing. I was just making a joke. I was saying like safe word. Safe word.
Don't worry, I'm not going to describe nothing. I'm pretty good at that stuff. I don't want to do that. Yeah. But you can imagine Luna in this moment very traumatized, and these people that are family to her, that took care of her.
Mm-hmm.
But then you notice that this man lied. He lied that he killed those people. He didn't. You see in the front of the shores, well, there's a boat coming down from one of the big ships. Your captain, the first mate, and a couple of the crewmates. They're alive.
Mm-hmm.
And they kneel down, still shackled. It's like you're kneeled down. They cross your arms in the back. And you're on your knees in front of the shore, waiting for them to pick you guys up to put you on the Navy ship. And the guy's like, I tried to get you, but you didn't talk. And he looks at the captain. You trained her good. I told her you died by my hand. She didn't even break. Very impressive. And he walks away. I won't find those kids. I'll find them soon. And he's just walking away saying that. Captain next to you, he says, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to tell him anything, but he told me he was going to kill you if I didn't say where you'll go. Yeah, I destroyed your trust. I'm sorry, Luna.
She still bound. I actually need to make a roll real quick. You could definitely see some defeat in her eyes, but also you see her recollecting on something. Something that she finds very traumatic that this situation has brought back. And she just says one word, and that is, no, 2 words actually, and that is, I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I ratted you out. You could have escaped. But the instant I told them where you were going, to keep you safe, I realized I made a mistake. I was afraid to die. Die for the only daughter I ever had. Well, Captain,
She cries a little.
as you cry, and he looks away in shame, you see the boats finally get to the shore. And the man comes back from walking away, talking to himself in third person. All right. He stretches. Let's get you guys in the boat. Put the hoods on. And then he puts the hood. You black out. Ares, your character right now is a deep slumber. You're remembering glimpses of things that you shouldn't be remembering. You hear a voice in this darkness. Come to me, please. I need you. You recognize the voice, but you don't know how you recognize that voice. Who is this person? Why do I feel like they're important? And as you have that thought, can you describe your character?
Azarios is very human looking. He is 7 feet tall, broad chest, clad in armor. His armor was originally very like onyx black with some lining and red to it, but with recent events, it is a crimson red hue now. And he is armored to the teeth with his very unique custom gifted halberd on his back still. If in this moment his helmet might be off and you would see a man that looks to be around 25, if you were to guess. He has kind of like an off-white goldish skin, with his eyes are like swirling little like miniature galaxies of red, purple, and gold glittering together as they swirl around in his eyes. He has long black hair that he's braided into like a warrior braid. Same with his very long beard, both like onyx black, like his armor used to be. And he is confused, but his face is pure rage at the moment.
So as you're in this black void, you see a red light. It's like a portal. And before you go through the portal, you hear, "Do what I've told you to do. Bring us hope." And then you go through the portal. As you go through the portal, everything's dark, but then a light that you haven't seen in a long time, that if you've remembered, you'll remember the smell of the sea, the smell of the rum and the taverns. A long time ago when you were young, these familiar smells, but you don't know where that memory is coming from. But the place here is dark. But there's something else you also smell that you recognize. The smell of blood. You step up. You see the moonlight creaking from a doorway with a stair. You realize you're in a ship. But around you there's blood. Enough blood. You can be for a small pool. Give me a perception check.
That will be a 17.
With a 17 passing the 15 threshold, or the 15 on the die that I want you to pass, you have night vision, that's right?
Yeah, I have dark vision, 120
Dark
feet,
vision.
and then anything under 60 is dim light.
Okay, so this ship is not huge, but you notice bodies everywhere. You see by the corner there's a little kitchen of a person out that's dead on the counter. But you can hear chatter on the deck. And you hear, "Oh, little princess, I finally got you." And you hear a female saying, "I'm not a princess. What are you talking about?" And then you hear him say, "Get her." And you hear a bunch of clattering footsteps. What do you do?
My hand would immediately go for my halberd, and I am running straight for the noise. Like instinctually. I'm not even really understanding what's going on, but I hear trouble and I'm going.
As you're just running, force of nature from somewhere that you don't remember why, you're stepping on blood. You can hear your footsteps in your ears. And then you hear, as you're getting closer and closer to the door, "Oh, we have a visitor." You go out into the light. You see two people holding on to a young lady with blue skin, with a hood on her head, being dragged off the ship. And then you see a man with a smile on his face. With the moonlight, you're able to notice this man has a big beard, mustache. His eyes are glowing white. And he has dark with streaks of silver on his hair. Oh, well, well, well. And who can you be?
Like how far away is he?
So you're able to get up. He's by. So think of the boat where. This is outside the game. Just to let you know, you are where Candace was. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So where Candace was, the quarters, you're on the other side, where the front is, right in front of where one of the big sails are. So there's an opening. You're able to get around it. And so he's about, I'll say, 20 feet from you.
Is there anybody else in between us? Like, is one of his men or something?
You notice... Well, wait. You gotta roll, my brother. Let's see.
Alright. What you need me to roll?
Are you investigating or perception? Are you just looking around?
I'm looking around right now. I'm assessing right now.
Alright, perception. Roll perception.
16.
Okay, perfect. You passed 15. Again, with a 16, you're noticing, because of you're a military man, and that's in your blood. You don't even know where it's coming. This is just all coming out of nowhere. You've just been told you better do something, bring hope. You've been told by someone else with a female voice that you better come back, and then you're seeing blood, and they're giving you flashbacks. You go out to the deck. You see a person that says, "Well, who you can be," and you're assessing the situation. You notice by the cells there's still two hooded people. You don't recognize them. You look down to him. He's just smiling, and then as you look, you blink. There's hooded people coming from the sides of the ship, like they're crawling to get on top. And they start storming. You ever seen Harry Potter and the Dementors?
Mm-hmm.
They're just floating.
Yeah.
They look like they're, because of the darkness, it's just tricking your eyes. It looks like they're floating close to him as he smiles.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna use my bonus action to light my halberd on fire. And I'm swinging at the closest one, screaming, "I am Reaper." And just charging at the closest one.
And as you're getting close, you notice that as soon as you fire it up, before you go to attack, they start swarming like bees. And he starts laughing. He's like, Evil is just swarming around him. He's like, attack him. He's a fire one. I like him. And so they just roam and they come at you, but you're able to. And we're not gonna do any roll for initiative. We already talked about this. You just come in and you're slamming and just cutting half. But as you're cutting, it feels like you're just cutting into nothing. And just the gloves fall off. And you're like, okay. And you just keep cutting 7, 8 of them, 9 of them, but they just keep swarming over the ship. And he's laughing. You're never gonna stop us. We'll keep coming until you have no more strength on you. As you're cutting down, I want you to roll for just roll roll dice 20. I just need to know a number.
20.
With that nat 20, continuing this battle, you notice that the two people on those sails were arksmen, and they're trying to shoot at you, but you miss them. Actually, what happens, as they shoot, you cut through those arrows that had chains on them. Boom, boom, they keep shooting again. You keep cutting them. You keep cutting down and down until you get closer and closer to that man. And then, for some reason, as soon as you get close to him... Okay, you want to say something?
As he is like doing this, it is a pure guttural just scream. Like Azarias isn't even breathing. He is just screaming rage as he is trying to cut his way to him.
And so as he's cutting and cutting, you're like, ah! And he's screaming. And it's like a war cry. It's like those Vikings that just did not care about the world, but they just wanted to destroy. And so as you get closer and closer, the swarm behind you gets away, scatters like cockroaches when the light turns on. And as you take a swing at him, and he's smiling, he takes his blade, one hand, pairs it, ping, and he looks at you. Oh, you've seen things. I like you. What's your name?
My name
I
Jeff.
headbutt him.
Oh, you headbutt him.
I headbutt him instead of actually answering him.
Roll for attack.
Unarmed?
Yeah.
Unarmed strike. Alright. 17.
As you try to headbutt him, not fast enough. And he goes
Damn it.
with, as he's still parrying, you're using all your strength. He's using one hand, and he's not even sweating. And he takes his other hand, another blade, to slice for your hands. But with that net 20 that you rolled earlier, you're able to miss. Take back the blade. You're there in rage. He has a two-bladed sword. So you've come to play. Let's have some fun. So as you are in intense battle, slice. Can you roll for perception?
14.
With the 14 does not pass the 15, you don't notice. You don't notice another person behind you. A female with red hair. Grabs you by the neck. As you're trying to swarm, and she's just able to grab your hands like a strong barbarian. You're taking too long, Silverclaw.